Ooh, we're about to start an awesome bare minimums guide for my favorite and most attractive female in the entire galaxy, Padme Amidala. Anakin had good taste, and you guys will see how awesome she is. She's one of my favorite characters, not just because she's attractive, but also because she's really good. So, with that, here we go. Let's get a little hype though, because episode 2 is like my favorite, and I love Padme in that one. Event. As you guys can see, those red numbers were representing the speeds of my characters. And we're going to go straight into the strategy for this event. So your strategy to start is to use Extortion on General Kenobi. If Count does go first, use his lightning special to shock GK. That way you don't have to deal with his taunt. Then go straight for Padme. In this case, you see I'm trying to stun lock their entire team, but get stuck behind the General Kenobi taunt. I decide to use Newt's second special, which will increase the target's cooldown while also calling all Separatists to assist. Since General Kenobi has Extortion, notice that the high protection kind of limits him from getting damaged. Again, focus on Padme once you lose that taunt. If your Newt is quick, keep applying Extortion, ideally on characters you won't kill immediately. You want to next target Anakin. Anakin's annoying. The kill order, Padme, Anakin, Jolie 2.0, knockoff guy, and then the rest is easy. What is beautiful about Newt is that the AI does not know how to handle Extortion, giving you, the smart player, a clear advantage over the event. At a certain point, your Extortion will be so plentiful that you'll be getting so much turn meter, and it's just going to be an easy clap from there. Once you eliminate Jolie 2.0, it's literally the auto all the way to the max. So I would highly advise using him in the leader SWAT. I beat the event twice, and as you'll see, both times I used the Newt lead. Grievous lead was not really good for me, and I'll break down why that was in a little bit. But first, as you guys saw with the strategy, I used a Newt lead, General Grievous, Asajj, Dooku, and B2. B2 helps initially, but you can count on him to die really quickly. I also used Sun Fac in one run. Sun Fac also worked if you don't have B2 geared up. So yeah, you can run Sun Fac instead of B2. It's no big deal. It may take a couple runs to beat the event with Newt, but trust me, it works so much better than Grievous lead. Also, Geonosians can crush this event, but not many people have unlocked Geonosian Brood Alpha or even 7-starred him, so I would advise using this team instead. A lot of people, I've heard rumors that a lot of people have won this event without General Grievous, which is fair. Newt carries this event, and Count Dooku's rework really does help as well. Some people have said that you can use a weaker character such as Gear 8 Newt. As you guys can see, my Newt is not very strong, but he's fast, as you guys saw with those speeds, so we're going to get in the mods in a second, but basically you don't have to overgear these characters if you want a good Padme. Heck, you guys could probably get away with no Gear 12s. You could get away with Gear 8 Newt, Gear 10 Dooku, Gear 11 Asajj, Gear 10 Sun Fac, and Gear 11 General Grievous, etc. I mean, it really is just dependent on those mods, so play around a little bit before investing a whole lot of gear. As you guys can see, I beat this event here pretty easily with that Newt lead, so I would just advise against putting on excessive gear on some of these characters that you'll basically never use again. I don't have big plans for Newt. Newt doesn't need geared up too much because of his own little revive, so that's nice. So let's go to the mods. General Grievous. If you don't have General Grievous mod for health, you're doing it wrong. General Grievous really relies on lots of health, primaries, and secondaries. He also needs some secondary speed. You want him to go a lot. B2. I mean, you could do health and protection. You could do as much as you want. He's going to die really quick. And it's because of Riposte, Dooku's second special, that stealths a lot of Separatists, but not B2. I do also have my B2 unique Zeta, but that doesn't really help a whole lot since now the rest of the team is droids minus Grievous. Newt, you want a mod for speed. Asajj doesn't really matter. I'd argue high crit damage since once the AI exchanges that Extortion for profit, they'll gain a lot of critical chance. That would be my biggest advice. Asajj wants to be your damage dealer, and also you want her to dispel General Kenobi's taunt. Dooku potency, I put him for tenacity on my set because I was too lazy to move around mods, but he still stuck a lot of shocks and stuns, so I love the guy. I wouldn't worry too much about the mods, the characters. The focus should undoubtedly be the strategy. I cannot tell you how many times I failed this event using General Grievous lead. It's really tempting. I love the guy, but don't use them. Trust me and trust the Nemodian man with the plan, alright? And just be sure to study up on Newt's kit, guys. Don't forget about that. If you know how to use them, you're going to crush this event. No question about it. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like. It's been a while since I made one, so I'd really appreciate the feedback. I'm trying to make my stuff better and get back into it. And for God's sake, please, I beg of you, do not use General Grievous lead on this event.
Time to abandon ship.